previous video, I talked about what ovulation is. I talked about signs you will see when you're ovulating, and also I talked about signs that you will get when you are not ovulating. So today I am going to be talking about how you can balance your hormones naturally. Anovulation happens when your hormones are not balanced. Anovulation is a term that the doctors use to describe when you are not ovulating. So when your hormones are not balanced, it can lead to anovulation. And what is ovulation? Ovulation is when your body releases a mature egg for fertilization. If there is no ovulation, there is no egg. When there is no egg, there is no fertilization. And when there is no fertilization, there is no pregnancy. So if your goal is to get pregnant, then you have to ovulate. And if you need to ovulate and you find out that you are not ovulating, then you need to balance your hormones. If you want to find out how do I know if I'm ovulating or not, I have done videos about it. So just check my previous videos and you will know if you're ovulating or not. So let's talk about today's topic, which is how to balance your hormone naturally. The number one way you can balance your hormone naturally is to nourish your body. Yes, this is very important. A lot of us eat food that are not good for your body. See, if you're trying to get pregnant, what you eat really matters. You need to eat real food. You need to eat food that are high in zinc, food that are high in omega H3, food that are high in magnesium. This food can help your body to ovulate naturally. Number two is that you must reduce sugar and processed food. You must reduce sugary foods, those snacks, sodas, drinks. You have to reduce them. In fact, if you can, you have to stop them completely, because those food that contains high levels of sugar, they can increase your blood sugar level. And when your blood sugar level is increased, it can affect ovulation, especially for women that already have PCOS. So it can actually stop you from ovulating. Number three way is that you have to manage stress. Yes, I understand even being in this world is already stressful. Yes, I understand everybody experiences stress. And mind you, stress, because I talk to some people and I tell them you have to manage stress and they feel like, oh, I don't do anything. There is the mental stress, there is the emotional stress. So you have to learn to manage stress. Try to find out what is that thing that gives you relief. For some persons, it is exercise, it is walking, it is gisting. For some persons, it is just taking a nap, praying, and probably singing. That thing that relieves you of all kinds of stress. You need to learn to manage stress, and you have to be intentional about it, because it can actually affect ovulation. Stress has a way of throwing your hormones off balance. Yes, it happens, and that is what most TTC women, they miss it. They do all other things, but they are stressed mentally. Okay, there was a time I tried to did some research to find out when TTC moms are most active, and I found out that they are most active by midnight. Why? I can understand the pressure to get pregnant, but then you have to learn to rest when you need to. If you are trying to get pregnant, you have to have at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep every night. This is really important. Other way that you can also balance your hormone naturally is for you to supplement, but I will need you to discuss with your doctor before you can use any of those supplements. Supplements like vitamin D, like myo-inositol, omega-3, vitamin E. These are supplements that can also help you to ovulate naturally without taking ovulation induction medication. Ovulation is really important, because without ovulation you cannot get pregnant, and that is why you need to follow this step to make sure that you ovulate naturally. And I hope that you will get a congratulations very soon. Thank you very much. If it was helpful to you and you have watched this video till this stage, that is a sign that you should subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. So go into the word ovulate, multiply.